Hey y'all, how you doing?
Hey.
We're back for another live, well, not really live episode, but another episode was live for us.
Right, because we're together. Yes.
Miko and Sidebar with Miko and Sam. I'm Sam.
Yes, and I'm Miko, guys.
Hey y'all. I think we
feels good to touch, girl.
Exactly.
It does.
We've been
It
doing
does.
this since what, June last year?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. It's
yes.
almost a year.
Yes. Because the pandemic, so and that's another reason why we wanted to do this too, so we could talk to you guys, because it has been like that. Everybody's been closing. You've been having to Zoom and Skype and all of that stuff. But see, now, I mean, we still need to be cautious. Right. You know what I'm saying? But people are getting a chance to feel, to touch, to get back out there. Absolutely. And then now, it's about to be summertime, Sam. So it's like, that's another thing, guys, we want to talk to you about, the mental health and your finances, your relationships, like so many things that are about to happen now that we are getting to touch. Like,
that's right. So these summertime challenges. And so first one on our list is health and getting back. So I'm gonna tell you, Miko, like about a month ago, I was supposed to be on this kick, watching what I ate. I have zero excuse. Like, I have everything that I need. I don't need a gym. Yeah. Right. So I got the meal plan, I got the free weights, I got the bands, I had everything I need.
So you went got everything.
But I'm not working out. I haven't worked out nothing. So pork and some pots and some oil and you know what I'm saying, and drive-throughs, and that's what I've been working at. So the biggest challenge for me, I guess, I can't quite. I gotta be honest. Let me be honest. The biggest challenge to me is just the dedication that it takes. Like, the discipline would be a better word.
Discipline.
I'm disciplined about a lot of other stuff. Like, you cannot shake my foundation in other areas, but
yeah. I know. Hey, I feel you though.
What about yours?
It's the same. Like, I think I've been building up. Okay. Like, the pandemic, I know it's been bad, but it's been actually getting me in shape. Okay. Mentally. Physically, not so much, because it's the same way. Them drive-throughs, girl, it's just so easy to do it, and I cook a lot, but still, it's just discipline. Like you said, discipline. But besides that, like, I really have been getting everything together. Okay. Like with my kids, I've been like trying to follow what God say, but all at the same time, don't get too involved in, what thus says the Lord, because then it just throws me off, because I'm trying to do what he say, then also trying to do what I say, also trying to figure it out. Oh no. It's just like, breathe, girl. Absolutely. Breathe. Absolutely. So I'm on some breathing right now. Okay. And not just because George Floyd, because I'm with that too. You know what I'm saying? We got the trial. Yes, we got some relief.
Yeah, because can you imagine, just as a quick break,
sidebar.
Can you just imagine, like I know people were already set and they were just waiting for a not guilty. Yeah. They were gonna be like, not guilty my ass. We're gonna tear all this stuff up. Yeah. Can you just imagine it? But it was the right thing to do. Yeah. And it's sad, but this should have been done many trials ago. Yes. Trayvon Martin. There's so many cases where this should have been the verdict, and it wasn't. And it got to the point to where enough was enough across the board. It didn't matter what color you were. Yes. Enough, like, this is wrong. Like, come on. Yeah. Like, you're supposed to be the greatest country in the nation, but you can't get this right. Yeah. So to your point, it was a sigh of relief. I was like, God, thank you, because they was going to test some stuff up. Yes, and we could bring, and you know what? And some people are still saying, it wasn't. We shouldn't even been that afraid. To where it's a possibility. Like, so it's just like, I don't know. It's just gonna take a work in progress. It's gonna keep on. We just got to keep on keeping on. Absolutely. And now there's something there now. Now there's a level of accountability. Like, you cannot keep killing Black men, Black women, and you get to live your life. No, he's going to jail, and he's going for long, and his family's going to suffer, just like all these families are left to suffer. Yeah. And right is right. At the end of the day, it's the right thing to do. Yeah. So guys, like, even for you guys, like, have things changed for you guys? Not just about the Chauvin thing, but even since Biden been in office, we got the stimulus. It's just so many things, the PPP, like, so many things that is possible now. Okay. That I'm not saying that wasn't possible, but it's just getting a little bit better.
So hopefully you guys let us know what's changed for you guys. What are you guys looking for the summer? Like, how have you guys been coping with your relationships and stuff like that? Are you coming out of this pandemic able to touch somebody, or it's like, I can't stand him or her?
Exactly.
Nope. Like, what kind of, because I have some of those. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you, because like, it's like, I've been praying still. God is still always with me, no matter what I'm saying, doing. I could be doing whatever. Let's party. God still doing what he do, Amen. You know, and he have, and I've realized some stuff to where I've actually had to cut people out.
That's good.
And that's been a good thing. And sometimes I say that stuff, and I say it because I want to help people. Mm-hmm. But this right here, no, it helps me. And when I really did, it's just saying, when you're trying to help, when you really say, okay, I'm finna give it to God for real. Mm-hmm. Like for real, and then it's like, okay, God, I done gave this to you before, but it's like,
I still had my hands in it. I was still trying to see what you was gonna do with it. I was trying to, I was over here in the cut, But now, to your point, when you got to be like this.
Yes, but that's so scary, because then it's like, Lord, I know you gonna help me, right? But Lord, I don't want to be without some water, or I don't want to be without my this, da, 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 da.
Right.
But I gotta trust you. That's and important. I talk a good game, and I mean my game, Lord, and I mean it. Okay. But girl, look, I had to, like, for real, do it. Right. Like, y'all gonna have to go through the tears, the roughness, the whatever.
Oh, and that's so important, because it's part of the process, though.
He got you, though.
It's part of the process. Like, sometimes we have to, there's a saying, sometimes you gotta lose the game. And that is so true. If almost in every area of our life. And I think sometimes we could be a little spoiled, we want what we want. Or, things are different now. There's so many options. There's so many that it wasn't always this way. But the foundational lesson is still the same. Where, addressing those things, those issues of the past, or challenging relationships and things where it's not, like, the pattern is that it's not working out.
Right.
And the pattern is that it's not getting better. Mm-hmm. So the only logical thing to do is to not continue to live the life of the definition of insanity, which is you get what you know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna
doing the same thing and expecting a different result.
So you gotta, like you were saying, like, at some point you just gotta let go and just let God do what he gonna do.
Girl,
it's gonna get done.
Man,
it's gonna get done.
I mean, it's so scary, but that's just life. Mm-hmm. Cause, and I say it all the time, you know what I'm saying? Cause I trust God. I don't need nobody to pour no oil over me, but if you do, I'll accept it, depending on who you are. Mm-hmm. Hey, it's hard. Mm-hmm. I don't care. You could do all the oil you want, all the speaking in tongues you want. It could be hard and tough, but I'm telling you, you get to a certain point to where he got you.
Yeah, he got it. Listen,
so if you're struggling with it, you better stick through it. You better cry. You better pour some water on yourself. You better
sit down somewhere and just watch him do what he do. To your point, like, he's been here. Like, who of us can raise our hand and say that we've always been here? Mm-hmm. None of us. So what I've learned to deal with, and rather to accept is a better word, is that if I'm gonna trust anybody, because sometimes, I'm being honest, there's been times where I couldn't trust even my own self.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? So like, now I just with the stuff that he's showing you in your life, stuff that you didn't deserve. Yeah. Like, period. Like, you was there, your hand was in the cookie jar, and he was still gracious. And have mercy on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff that just could have happened. Like, people have passed away, or they've been hurt very bad from the same situation you was in. But now you got your legs, you got your arms, you got your right mind. So and it was nothing that you did of your own. It was just him. So for me, I've just learned that, okay, who's been here longer than me? Well, he has. Yeah. So I've just learned to just trust whatever.
And who's had your back the longest?
Right.
No matter through what. Yes, through thick, thin. Yes. And I'm just like, okay, and Lord, I give you all of that. Absolutely. But this right here, though.
Right. It's a little tough.
This little part, though, I give that to you too, but I can't fully give it to you because
I gotta keep my
this right. Yes. Because you there for me, but you do it when you want to, Lord, and I can't have that right there.
Go ahead and check in, make sure you're on your job.
Yes.
Like, you need help.
But you know what? Right. You got to give it. You're going to have to give it. You're going to have to go through it to get to it. And I'm a living witness. And I usually say it, and I'm saying it to help people. No, this is to help me, and it happened, and I feel free, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Absolutely. Because I know if he done it before, he'll do it again.
Absolutely.
You better trust him.
And yeah, because he's and then he's always going to do above and beyond what we think.
Yes.
That's what I love about him. You know, yes. I have my little expectation here, and even though stuff be running amok, I feel like hell is breaking loose. I'd be like, Lord, what are you lost? Did you forget about me? And then by the time he's done with the situation, it's up here. It was like way more than what I thought could ever happen with the situation. So how could you not?
Yeah. Yes, for real, girl.
How could you not? Like, you're not gonna lose.
Yeah.
So with these challenges that we're facing, whether they're relationship challenges, same thing financially, you know, we know it's tough. You know, right now it's been tough. It's been tough for a long time, you know, but some of that, Nico, if I could just pause right here, some of that is our fault.
Absolutely.
You know, some of it.
The majority of that shit.
Okay, I'm trying to be nice.
Yes, the majority. You know, yes.
It's our fault. And I think sometimes, you know, he really wants us to have more and to do more what he gives us, but we haven't really been a good steward.
Right. That's true.
Right.
That's true.
You know, we want what we want now. We're not thinking about if you're 40, if you're 30, you're not thinking about 60 or being 70 years old and having grandkids and having debt paid off and not, you know, and having a great credit score and paying, if you're stuck in today trying to, you're living from paycheck to paycheck, you're naturally not going to be thinking about those things, but that's the lesson.
Yeah.
You know what
I'm saying? That's the lesson.
That's the lesson I don't care if it's $100 a month, you know what I'm saying? You have to start saving for your retirement, you know, because one day you're going to be older, you know, and you're not going to be able to do what you've always been able to do.
You got to get out of your own head.
Absolutely.
You got to get out of your own head, get out of your own space.
Have vision.
And look, and I always talk about being comfortable. You know, I like being comfortable, but sometimes you got to get uncomfortable. And a lot of times, and I'm glad, like I said, the summertime, hopefully, I don't know if the book gonna come out or not, but I'm still working on that. But whenever it does talk about that, as far as like, you know, getting uncomfortable. We say it all the time, and that is easy, but it's easily to be said.
Yeah.
But then once you are uncomfortable, and God moving when He want to move,
sometimes it be so slow.
Then it's like, okay, then you got family and friends, but it's just like, and you don't want to blame them for nothing because they're going through their own stuff. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. But it's just like, God,
come on now. You don't see, right? It's a little, you know.
But the key, listen, to somebody who crying, snotting, and just like about to throw up, I'm so sorry. You're gonna have to stick with him because he's good.
Oh yeah.
He got you. He gonna have to get that stuff up out you.
What's your other option? What you gonna go back?
Yeah.
No. What
you got to get through it.
Right. You have to go because there's a lesson in that. And sometimes we are so selfish we don't realize that lesson isn't just for us. It's for other. We don't ever go. I've come to believe we don't ever go through anything in life, whatever it is. You can name it. We're not going through it for ourselves. We're always going through it to help somebody else who is getting ready to go through it, or somebody who doesn't know how they're going to go. The lesson is always for somebody else.
Yeah.
And so I think when we fully understand that, and it makes it a little easier to digest. That makes sense. Because sometimes it's hard to go down. It's like, God, really? You know,
like really?
Like this water,
really?
No, but that's like he wants all, like he loves us all, and he uses us in the way that he created us to be used, you know, and I believe sometimes we get lost in that because of our own situation, and understandably so, because we are human, we have emotions, you know, we have feelings, we have a life, we have duties, we have things to do, but I think the purpose is always bigger than us.
Yes, it is. So if you guys can't take anything else from this video, take that God is what he is, who he was. And I had put up something not too long ago when they said, wherever you are right now, you pray for that situation at some point in your life. You wasn't there.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. So even if you in the thick of the thick right now, at some point you pray to be right where you are, not in the thick of the thick. But we prayed to be here, not particularly in this particular location, but we wanted to have something going on and So whatever I have going on, whatever you have going on, sure, we may got something that's like, oh God.
Right.
Oh God. You know, hey, I pray for this.
Absolutely.
I'm still not in St. Louis doing blah, blah, blah. Right. I'm still not trusting and depending on my ex. I'm still not blah, blah, blah. God, you're working with me. I have to get rid of that. And whatever little bit I am dealing with that, it's like He wiping that clean, baby. Like I'm telling you, it's been a good, I feel like this is like Easter Sunday.
Wow.
I feel like that. I feel like there's some sort of resurrection over this weekend. It's just a lot. And I just.
You better put that out there. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Yeah. And I guess last thing I really want to say before we log off for this week is, like, if you go on social media, Instagram, Facebook, no one ever, it's rare that you see somebody post about the low place, the tough place, the thick place, the place where you want to give up. You see the success, you see the cars, you see the money, you see the clothes, you see everybody turning up, having a good time, you see the party
on the trip.
Nobody, rarely, hardly anyone ever posts about that, where you might be right now. You know what I'm saying? It's not fun. It's not cute. Like Miko said, it's not crying. You're on your face. You got a calculator. There's more month than there is money. You know, it's so many different elements that are going on. But just know that doesn't mean that you failed. It doesn't mean that God hates you. It doesn't mean the only thing that it means is that you're growing.
Yes,
it just means that you're being stretched beyond your capacity to where you realize that it's not like you are unable to do this of your own strength. And to be honest, that's a great place to be.
Yeah,
that's a great place to be. So don't worry about if you don't have a, like a picture perfect moment where, you just, everybody just,
time up.
Calm. No, sit down.
That's the time and the place. Right. That's the time and the place for it.
It's not time yet. Yeah. But when it is, it'll be, listen.
And you know what the kicker is? You know what whatever they call, what's the damn, what Keke Palmer said that time?
The gag.
And the gag is, by the time you get to that point to where it's turned up, you ain't gonna want to, like, you ain't gonna care what they say, who say, you ain't gonna be want to post nothing. You just gonna sit back and you're gonna have fun with it. And if you do, it ain't gonna matter who like it, who care, who say congrats. None of that. That's the gag. Like, right now you might be looking like, dang, look at that. Ooh, look what, ooh.
I sure wish.
Sit back and let God get all that snot out you and go through it. And once you do, get it. But you got to surround yourself with certain elements, like with certain people, and even if you drink or something, still have it, but put it in moderation. Because a lot of times what I tried to do, I was like, I ain't gonna drink, I ain't gonna smoke, Lord, I ain't gonna do this, I ain't gonna do that, I ain't gonna do. Live your life.
Right, absolutely.
If you change up too much on top of going through all of this, it's like,
ooh, right.
Y'all got it.
Yeah, just do what you do, and that's that's all I really got. I think she summed it up. We accomplished the goal today.
Yeah,
we made it today, y'all. I don't know.
We're so happy.
I know, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but we're just excited to be here, and just look forward to a better half of 2021. Just do not run from the challenges. Come to do exactly what it's supposed to do. Challenge the way you've been thinking. Challenge the way you've been living. Yeah. Because it's gonna turn and it's gonna work out in your favor. That's what the challenges are designed to do. Yeah. Like the enemy wants you to think that it's always gonna be this way, but we already know he's defeated.
Girl.
He's the biggest liar there is.
Yes.
But outside of that, and on top of that, he has to watch. He has to watch you rise.
Yeah.
So what better motivation, if not that, to understand that all of this stuff is working together. So
yes.
That's all I got for y'all today.
That's it.
Y'all enjoy today. Go be great, and we'll see y'all next week.